Right, so hopefully this time we've got a quick job. It's a headlight swap. So when I purchased the Mini, one of the headlights appeared to be fine, and the other, for some reason, seems to have got corrosion inside the actual lens, the sealed unit itself. Nothing we can do about it. It's completely junk. So I've purchased a replacement headlight for the near side, for the passenger side. So let's swap the old out and in with the new. So this is what we've got. First of the minute, one good headlight, one kaput headlight that we need to change. So that's the good one, and as you can see there, we've got Lucas H4, which is the original headlight, and then here we've got, you can see how very dark it is. All the reflective part of that inside sealed unit has got condensation wet inside and it's just all rotted. But again, it is the Lucas H4 original headlight. So this is the one we'll swap out. And we'll start by removing the returning screw from the bottom of the ring. And then just simply take off the ring, and as you can see, the headlight is loose. Now that should be held in place with a spring behind, and it's clearly not. Right, so I'm just going to undo the two adjusters there, and then I can remove the unit. So flat blade screwdriver, right, so the headlights come straight out. Someone's taken the main headlight bulb out, which is why it was loose, and the returning spring there that normally clips onto the back of the ball to hold it in place, the spring is there, it's just been detached for some reason. So on the newer Minis, plastic balls, plastic backing. On the older models, this of course is all metal and normally rusted out. And the headlight unit itself has got this chrome ring that attaches it to the ball via 3 screws, but it looks like someone's had a go at removing this and the screws snapped off. So we've got 2 screws holding that on rather than 3, and as you can see, it's completely destroyed inside the reflective material inside the unit. Right, so we'll separate the I'm not sure what it's called, the mounting ring from the back ball by removing what should be 3 screws on this, but where you've got what appears to be one that's snapped off. Okay, and then the ring comes off. A little bit of corrosion on there. Again, it's chrome, so I'll try and give that a clean up as best I can. And now we see the ball, which, if you can see there, the screw snapped off inside, so we'll have to drill that out. There, so we'll drill that out, and there's the actual headlight unit, completely rotted. So that one's for the bin. And here is a shiny new Lucas, that's the code number for it, new old stock headlight. So there we have it, this one's actually got the headlights in place. And I've just noted a difference. That says, well, the camera can pick that up, H4, made in England, on the bottom. It doesn't have Lucas written on. Going back to the original H4, it's actually got Lucas written on the headlight. So I'm assuming it's the same, but trying to keep things original. It's a new old stock, but it's obviously not an exact replacement because it's not. It's got Lucas on the box. That's not to say this is a Lucas lamp though. It does say made in England, but no Lucas written on. Anyway, that's been picky. That's just me wanting to keep everything exactly original. Okay, right, so first thing, let's drill out that snapped screw out of there. Let's get a little centre punch. Right, I've measured it against the other hole and it looks like it's a 2.5 mil. And that one's a spectacular fail because it started to drill on the screw and then it's drifted off and punched a hole at the side through the plastic. So not very successful. Now I don't know whether it's an urban myth, an old wives' tale or not, but I remember seeing on YouTube someone saying polish chrome with tin foil. So nothing lost, is there? Let's give it a go. Well, that actually appears to work. That's doing not a bad job of putting a polish on that for some reason. Well, you wouldn't think that, would you? It's coming back with a proper shine there. So, there we go. Just a few minutes rubbing with tin foil. Obviously where it's pitted and corroded it is, but the rest of it has come up quite well. So again, I'm not doing a concourse restoration on this, I'm just getting this renovated and back on the road, so that's good enough for me. So right, let's get that reassembled. Right, so headlight ball, again thankfully that can't rust. Plastic, drop the new headlight in, and the new headlight, as you can see, has got these 3 stepped lugs, and that corresponds to the three lugs on the ball and the 3 lugs on the headlight. So headlight sits in there, and then the mounting ring sits on top. So the ring only goes on one in one place. If you turn it round, you'll find that in certain locations those tabs only actually line up one way when you hold that in. So that's where it goes, and we'll put the screws back in. One, two, one, two, and the third. We'll try and just see if we can get a tiny little screw in there just to hold it. So my little poorly drilled offset hole is actually taking a smaller screw at a slight angle, so we're good to go. There we are. New lamp, cleaned up chrome holder, and let's get that back into the car. Right, so we've got the existing seal, the headlight connector, and the small spring that needs to hook onto the back of this plastic bulb, the headlight bowl, to hold it all into position. So we'll just push in the side light bulb and connect up the three-way connector. That's all in place, and now comes the fiddly bit of connecting up the spring. So I was using some long nose pliers. That's not easy. That's a fiddly job. Oh, that's probably why it was disconnected in the first place. Okay, second thoughts, I'm going to disconnect the ring and see if I can't attach the ball first, and then I'll put the headlight in and do it the other way around. I think putting these two together and trying to put all that in is giving me a bit of an issue. So if I've not got the headlight in, I can work through the hole. So let's do that. Right, so I think the method of putting this back in is mount the ball first without the headlight. So we'll feed the three-way connector and the side light through the ball. Just locate the bulb, the headlight holder into those two adjusting screws. They kind of just feed in just behind the screw head and the adjusting hex. Right, so now that screw is a lot easier to get in. There we go, easily put in now that. Okay, and now we'll put in the headlight. So we'll slide in first the side light bulb into the rubber grommet. Push that all the way home. Put the rubber seal over the three-way pin. Put the plug back onto the headlight bulb. Not really seeing much of this. Okay. Okay, and now we can put the retaining ring back on. One, two, and my misaligned hole. Great. There we go, nice and firmly into position now. What I'll probably have to do is just wait until dark to put the headlight on, just to see how far out of adjustment the beam is. And then last but not least, the ring, the bezel, so that just clips over the lips on the back plate, lining up that bottom hole, the locking screw. And there we go. And we're back now with a nice shiny headlight. So, job done. So, nice, quick, easy job done, boxed off. Another tick, another one erased off the list, and another step closer to getting this Mini out on the road.